Yo, what you want? Beak or jaws? Feathers or fur? Sharp teeth or feet with claws? Whatever's preferred. Just kidding, every word in this song's about two grown men dressed up as a bird and a dog.
Hello!
Hi, welcome to the Wolf and Owl email episode, Straight Down the Can.
Straight
Straight down the can.
Straight down the can. We read your emails, we interact with listeners and all that kind of stuff. And
I would say more videos would be nice.
what do you mean?
Like people sending videos.
Oh, that's a good shout.
I think like
Really good
people,
shout.
yeah, like videos so we can sort of like, just watch the video so we haven't got to read the emails.
Yeah, we could do that. If you want to send in a video, please do send it in. wolfowlpod@gmail.com.
Even if it's just saying you doing something completely crazy or a question.
something wild.
And also, obviously, if it's a really deep question, we'll have to show your face.
Yeah, I'd love to go. And here's our first question, and then it cuts to you, not you,
Yeah.
and not even you, but the hypothetical you,
Yeah.
sort of delivering. That'd be sweet.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
You could be part of the podcast.
Yeah.
I mean, you are part of the podcast if you just send in an email.
Yeah, but part of history. Imagine the first video that we get.
Yeah, that'd be so
great.
sick. Yeah.
Even if it's just you brushing your hair in the morning and you're thinking, oh, what's the difference between teeth and toes?
Should we do the first one?
Hi, Wolf, Owl, Swan and Cat. I need help with a rough idea on what I should be saying during a proposal. I've been with my girlfriend for nearly 5 years. We have a daughter and a house together. And I've been out to buy a ring as I'm finally going to ask a question on a 7-year anniversary. But seeing other people do it always seems they say more than just the words, will you marry me?
Yeah.
So I'm wondering, what should I say when I get down on one knee? Do I just say the one line or give more than that? Would love to know what you both said in your proposals. Love the pod. Have been a long-time listener, even through the alien episodes. Thank you very much. The nervous numbat. Oh,
What's a numbat?
I don't know.
I'm
It's
just going to look up a numbat quickly.
yeah. Well, I think it's a very nerve-wracking thing.
So, as we all know, that you proposed on a boat, didn't you?
Yeah, I mean, that is a part of my stand-up. With the new tour.
As a numbat.
Let me see. But look, that's the sort of thing I might get tattooed on my back. So yeah,
I'm not convinced that's how you pronounce it.
numbat.
Numbat. Because it's numb, isn't it?
Yeah.
Could it be numbat?
It could
Oh,
be a
shut the fuck up, Romesh. Okay, go on. Let's give some advice.
So, look, I think firstly, if you want to know how I propose, come and see my tour, Spud Gun.
God. Do you think we'll sell a single ticket based on that?
If you buy a ticket based on that, I will buy you dinner after the show.
That's so dumb.
Why?
Because you're then losing more money than you make from the ticket sale.
Okay, if you buy a ticket based on this, I will buy you something nice, like a gift that's sort of where we both do all right out of it. Or I'll do a picture with you, or I'll cuddle you.
I don't think you should be offering cuddles.
I'll phone you.
What
about if I phone you?
Okay, that's not a bad shout.
Okay.
How will you? First of all, just
contact the email on.
This shouldn't be going through wolfowlpod
What?
at gmail. No, this is your thing.
Okay, contact me on Instagram. So I brought a ticket because of
Purely as a result. You should give them a code word to give you.
Okay, the code word
like we did.
is...
You know when we did
which Mango.
Takeshi's Castle?
which
and
I
we said
still
Mango.
get, yeah.
And people still say Mango to me now.
Yeah, love it.
For people that don't know, at the end of one of the episodes, we weren't convinced that anybody would be still watching. So we said, if you are watching, say text us Mango or message us Mango. We'll take it out for dinner. Anyway, it turns out loads of people fucking watch. It's Amazon.
Yeah.
Anyway,
watch it right through.
So
if
6
you
months
message
later,
me
we just did our last dinner, didn't we?
saying fluff puff with a picture of you buying the ticket, I will phone you.
Where should they send that?
To my Instagram.
And give your phone number as well.
And I'll phone you.
And he'll phone
and say
you.
thank you. And
so you probably should answer the email.
Okay, so look, I would say proposal wise, number one, I found it very, very nerve wracking.
Yeah. You did yours as a rap, didn't you? Yeah. Could you do it for me now? Do you remember it?
Yeah, so it was Ed Sheeran was singing Lego House.
Yeah.
And it wasn't really a rap, I just sang along.
Okay, go on.
So I was like, I'm going to pick up the pieces of my broken heart if you say no to this marriage proposal, which is what this is. It's a marriage proposal. I want you to be my bride.
Did you do it with an Indian accent then?
That was how I sing most songs. All songs sound like that when I sing them. I didn't have any massive words. Catherine was, on the front of this boat looking out at the sea. I came out I was absolutely fucking sweating, very nervous.
Yeah.
I got on one knee and said, like,
Where was the ring?
I pulled it out of my back pocket.
Okay.
At the time,
Your swim shorts?
No. It was. I had a very tight pair of sort of shorts on.
Yeah.
So she could probably see the bulge of a ring from the back. Actually, she probably didn't see it 'cause it's at the back.
Yeah. Even mentioning not to check out your ass.
Cracked out. We had some champagne, but yeah, word-wise, I think keep it simple.
Yeah, agreed.
I think keep it simple. Keep it from the heart. Like I think I said, like from what I remember, you were happy. You've made me the happiest person. Well, I hope this lasts forever. And would you be my bride?
Really nice.
Yeah. What did you say to Lise, sweet Lise?
Shall we?
What did you say?
I said, shall we, baby?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's what you said?
Shall we?
That...
No, in all honesty, I think I was just very honest. I think sometimes actually there's something nice about even if you have a bit of a stumble, it's natural because
it's nerve-wracking.
You're expressing emotions, and I think actually that's arguably better than having some really super polished thing. I think sometimes if you make it, I think we get caught up too much in giving somebody a great story.
But also, I think now that you've got to think like there's so many. Like social medias, like so many videos of people doing these amazing speeches, these amazing songs and whatever. And years ago, that wasn't a thing. You might have a funny story about it, but for the most part, I think people kept it simple and it was from the heart.
Yeah.
Also, I think it becomes a little bit, who's it really about? If you're making a real song and dance and a real long speech, it doesn't really become about the moment. Rather than actually being like, look, you up for this?
Yeah. No, totally agree.
We got shit-faced afterwards, which was really fun.
That's sweet.
We got really drunk together, which was nice. Leveled out some cocktails.
Yeah.
Do you remember, how was the first kiss after? With Lise after she said yes?
It wasn't... what do you mean?
No, you kissed her before.
Sexual.
No, but like it's a beautiful kiss, right? That moment of like, it's like it's in your top 5 love kisses. Oh, come here then, have a kiss, girl.
When's the last time? Oh, we've all had this conversation.
Yeah, we've had it.
Kissing's done now, isn't it?
Yeah. But I think that's in my top 5
Kissing's
kisses.
so passé. People that still kiss. Do you know what I mean?
How often do you kiss Lisa?
Huh?
How often do you kiss Lisa?
Not that regular. Are you asking about sort of a passionate snog?
No, but like a nice kiss.
Well, when you say hello.
Yeah, but like a nice kiss.
What do you mean, like a nice? Like, show me what you mean.
Like
what, like long like that?
Yeah, that's not that long. Jesus Christ.
How old's Charlie? I don't know. I can't really. No, not really. Not for a while.
So tell me to stop with your kissing, Charlie.
Okay. Stop.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
About there.
Okay.
On the face.
On the what? What, like there or there or?
No, on the lips.
Oh, on the lips.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
Show me yours.
There, probably.
Oh my God, that's quite a long time.
Yeah,
how often are you doing that?
That's like probably twice a day.
And how often is
Maybe.
Catherine there? Waka waka. Twice a day you do a kiss that length?
Yeah, we have a nice,
When?
Depends if I'm in all day, and there'll probably be 3. But yeah, in the morning and the evening.
Right.
Like
So first thing in the morning.
No, usually, as I'm leaving for work.
Oh, okay.
Or we usually try and drop Grace off together. Yeah. Then we'll walk to the station. We'll have a nice kiss before I get on the train.
That's really sweet.
Yeah,
and then when at night?
Like a soldier going off to war.
Yeah.
And at night, usually before we go to sleep. I think it's those little moments of affection
really
as you
nice.
get out, those little moments, little hand touches, little back touches.
Yeah.
They're nice.
Yeah.
Just to feel together.
Yeah. Really sweet.
I've
really
missed
good.
that with you actually touching you. Not the kissing. I mean, I gave you a kiss this morning.
We don't feel as close physically as we have done on this podcast.
We've been pushed far apart.
Yeah, I think that's somebody's responded to criticism.
Yeah, John's
because we're really fucking
about
we're
the
in
sexual.
Each other's lives, aren't we?
There's a lot of sexual chemistry.
Okay,
in
well look.
I
so
wish
in answer to your question, Numbat.
God, that sounds so aggressive. You said Numbat then.
That's what.
Yeah, I know, but you went in answer to your question, Numbat.
So in answer to your question, Numbat. No, in answer to your question, Numbat. Speak from the heart.
Yeah.
Speak true. Speak honest, and let your emotions guide you through what we hope will be one of the most magical moments of your life.
And
good luck.
As always,
Bonne chance.
We say we'd love to see a picture of the two of you post
as you're doing it.
Not as you just post like a big
grin.
Well,
if you know that you're like 10 seconds out.
Yeah, video it.
Yeah.
And also, good luck with the wedding. If you need 2 crazy guys to turn up and cause some mayhem and bedlam, I know 2 fellas who are around.
Yes. Who are they?
Me and you nutcase.
Oh, bloody hell. He's talking about us. Okay, should we do the next one?
Do you know, I think we're quite close to going to a wedding for the Wolf and Owl. I feel it. I think me and you do.
We're not going to go to anybody. Let's be clear about this.
I so wanted to do it.
We're not coming to
It's one of
any
my
of your
life
weddings.
ambitions.
No, we're not coming to...
Genuinely, are you saying this?
Go on.
100% no.
100% no. Well, 99% no.
I
just think it'd be fun for the first 10 minutes, and then it's
Then
2
we stay
people
for
that
an hour.
don't know anybody at the wedding.
We stay for an hour. We'd only go to the evening bit.
And do what?
Just have a bit of a
Do
laugh.
what? Do what? Talk me through walking into the wedding.
Okay, we walk in, go.
Right.
Didn't think we were going to show, eh? Oh, no. All right, okay. Didn't think we were going to show, eh? Because I said 99% sure I wouldn't. Yeah. Oh, man, fucking hell, it's Romesh and Tom. Yeah, bloody hell, here we are. What do you call this music? Hey, Tommy D, play some tunes. And then I'd probably DJ
You'd get onto the decks.
And then you'd sort of like be busting some moves, and then you'd probably sort of do one of your raps. And then like we'd basically have a little bit of a dance. Probably.
Hello, number. Hello, wife. Just want to celebrate the rest of your life. It's me and Tom, and we're here to say we're really honoured to be here on your special day.
Yeah, and then we just, then we'd probably have a buffet. I'd probably have a bit of a laugh with some of the older relatives. You'd be sort of hanging out with the kids.
Yeah. Find Tom in the cupboard with the nana.
And then we just have a laugh. And then we go, bloody hell, that's fucking 3.5 hours. It felt like an hour.
Yeah, it's not going to happen. Okay, should we do the next one?
It would be great, though.
Pardon?
I think it would
be
great.
No, I don't think so. Found this photo of Romesh floating around on Facebook and felt morally obligated to send it in because it perfectly captures the exact mood I imagine he's in for roughly 70% of his life. Or it's one of them watch lists of have you seen this man? Thought you might enjoy it, or at least Tom might enjoy. Romesh absolutely hating it. Love the pod. Keep it going. Cheers, Craig.
Shout out Craig, by the way, for really absolutely sort of like coming in and really loving this new medium in which we're shooting.
Because he sent a photo?
Yeah, he sent a photo.
Yeah, okay.
More photos, please, guys.
Yeah.
More photos.
Should we have a look at the photo?
I think I've never seen you pull that face. So hold on, is this a selfie with that woman?
No. So this is in Sunderland.
Right, okay.
That's the shopping centre in Sunderland.
Yeah.
And that was the last day that I was in Sunderland.
So you're hanging out with your mates.
That lady. That lady next to me is Jo Hinton.
Yeah.
She's the company stage manager for the play I was in.
Okay, cool.
So I just met her for breakfast.
Right. Yeah.
And then she said she wanted to get some cakes because it's everyone's last day in Sunderland.
That's nice.
Well, I think it might have been show 100.
Okay, cool.
That's why. Thing. So I said to her, I'll help her.
Yeah.
And then I went there, and look, I'm not complaining.
Yeah.
But a lot of people, basically, I'd been asked to go into. Lots of people were asking for photos, but said they couldn't leave their shop.
Right.
So I had to go into different shops.
That's a nice thing, though, because
it is a nice thing. But I was getting bantered quite heavily.
Sunderland, great place for banter.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, they were giving me a lot of shit. So they'd ask for a photo and then tell me what they thought I'd done that was crap.
Oh, really?
Like, but in a jokey way.
Yeah,
but, you know.
What was the main thing?
A nugget of
Judge
truth.
Romesh?
Pardon?
Judge Romesh? What got the biggest kicking of all the things that you've done that are shit?
The Robin Romesh versus football. They didn't think the show was shit. They thought I was shit.
Okay.
This podcast, since it's moved to visual.
Big listenership.
They're asking me what I was doing in a play.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. I mean, look, can we have a look at the photo?
I don't think you look moody, actually.
How do you think I look?
I don't know. I think you look quite surprised more than anything else.
Well, that was a photo taken by the woman that runs the cake stand.
Okay.
I don't know why. I didn't realize. Oh, no, hold on. It wasn't. It was Sunderland. John, what's the name of Sunderland Shopping Centre? Do you know? No. Anyway, Sunderland Shopping Centre.
John, by the way, is a shopping centre enthusiast.
No, he's from Newcastle.
He loves all shopping centres. He pays John of a weekend. John's single, and he'll go to different shopping centres during the winter months and autumn. He'll go to different shopping centres in England, and then in the summer he'll go to big European.
And what's your favourite one, John? Crawley's County Mall. Correct.
The best.
Yeah, you love it there, John.
Failing that, Horsham Swan Walk.
You can often see John. He'll go to a food court at about 3 p.m. and have a coffee and a Ben's cookie.
Do you remember do you remember when you used to regularly get ice cream from Baskin and Robbins?
No.
Did you ever do that?
No.
You know, Baskin and Robbins used to have like the little every shopping centre they had like a Baskin and Robbins.
Yeah.
Then you go in there and get 2 scoops, get some marshmallows.
I still have. How often do you have ice cream, by the way?
Never.
Really? I said once a week. Take Grace for ice cream.
I can't think of the last. I mean, the boys have ice cream all the time.
Yeah, I love ice cream. I think it's just there's something joyous about an ice cream.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah,
really beautiful.
Yeah.
Anyway, no shade on Sunderland.
No, great place.
It's a great place, and the people were great, and it's wonderful.
Can I say I think that isn't the most flattering picture of you I've ever seen. You look more shocked than anything else.
Yeah. That was sorry. So to get back to the point.
Yeah.
I think Sunderland Shopping Centre had heard I was in the mall.
Yeah.
And they sent to like people that are in charge of Sunderland Shopping Centre PR to take a photo of me, and that's what that photo is.
That's the one of you using for PR.
Well, they only took one photo.
What?
They were like, "Can we take a photo for the shopping centre?" That's why Craig has got hold of it, because they've put it online.
Can we see that picture again, please? That is the picture that they're using to promote the shopping centre. God. Like, number one, how did they even address you? They didn't say they were taking a picture, clearly, because they did say that. I've seen you take hundreds, thousands of pictures, right? I've never ever seen you give that look. Like, usually I would say you take, and this is I think a very credible attribute within your wheelhouse. I think when people want a selfie of you, you're always very gracious and you do a nice selfie. That is the only picture I've ever seen of you where you don't look. It's not like you're giving the shtick, the moody shtick.
I just look pissed off. I don't
even pissed off. You look like you've never. Someone's had to explain to you what a selfie is or what a picture is.
No. Can I just say I wasn't actually pissed off at any point during this day. No. I don't know why it looks like I'm furious that I'm having a photo taken of me. But I think I was surprised when they said, because basically it said, "Can we have a photo?" And because of like all the other photos there, I assumed they wanted to have a photo with me.
Yeah.
But they went like this, "Can I have a photo?" And I went, "Yeah." And then they just went like that.
Oh my God.
So that's kind of what.
Also, by the way, shout out for her. That's a really nice picture of her.
Yeah, Joe looks great.
Joe looks like the sort of person I'd just literally go for sage advice from.
Well, actually, I just advised Joe previous to this, moments before this photo, on the purchase of a hoodie.
Oh, really?
So we had a really nice moment doing some shopping advice.
It's a very nice, sensible jacket she's got on.
Yeah.
Reassuring. Like the sort of person who'd be good on a school trip.
But that I would say, if you didn't know me...
Can I say that also they didn't even clear it, like... I mean, the old lady on your right shoulder, bless her heart, like she's now into Sunderland folklore. She's into their biggest press promotion they've done in years. And she's in that picture, unwittingly.
Yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate.
Queuing for cakes.
Yeah, it's not my proudest moment.
No, but you're now the face of Sunderland shopping centre.
I wasn't really in a bad mood, but it does look like I was in a bad mood.
I don't think you look. I think it looks like more like
I just can't believe they've used that photo.
If I was you, can I just say?
Yeah, I'd get it taken down.
No, I'd just get a train up there and say, look, let's do this properly if we're going to do it. If you want me to be the face of Sunderland, really?
No, it's not. I'm joking.
But
it was nice. Crowds were great. Sunderland Empire's a beautiful theatre.
Can I say that they
went out to Tea Tonic in Sunderland? Quite nice.
Can I say they clearly respect you and love you in Sunderland?
Yeah, they do.
The least that even if you just took a picture of you in another shopping centre that looked like, get a picture of you next to Millie's Cookies or something like that.
They don't have a Millie's Cookies. All
right, so just get a picture of you in a shopping centre like this. I'm sitting on a bench.
Yeah. Well, actually, there's another picture that the cake stand took of me.
Right.
Carrying loads of boxes of the cakes.
Then just say, I bet you're smiling in that because you love your cakes. No, but you do. Vegan cakes. I bet you're absolutely...
By the way, the glass house you've constructed yourself to throw stones from is fucking unbelievable work from you. The man who... exhibits a sort of jealousy over a donut that you might do over a partner is telling me that I fucking love cakes. Are you taking the fucking piss out of piss?
You love a cake. You love a cake, right?
It's like you having a go at me for being a bald white guy.
Oh, mate. I think let's get on top of that. Let's get that picture. Get flow on it, mate.
If anybody's watching or listening from Sunderland Shopping Centre, I would love to. Actually, do you know what? I'm making the offer now. I'll do you an endorsement video.
Wow, that'd be. We could shoot it here.
Because I had a great time there. It was wonderful.
Beautiful Sunderland.
I'd love to do a great video. If you're in the Sunderland area and you like shopping, head over to the shopping centre.
Do you not even know the name of the shopping centre?
Can we look it up, please?
To the shopping centre. The worst. Hi, if you're in Sunderland and you like shopping, why don't you go over to the shopping centre?
I don't remember it being called the Bridges. Can we see a photo of it, please?
You must know it quite well. It's busy at the most. It's busiest time.
I went in there once, bro. Oh, that's
it. Look, that's nice. That's nice. That's a good, honest.
That's the one. That's the one.
Nice,
okay, great.
Looks a bit like Dundee Shopping Centre, actually.
If you find yourself in the Sunderland area, why not head over to the Bridges Shopping Centre? You'll find yourself a lovely selection of retailers, as well as a nice smile behind the counter of every one. I strongly recommend. I went there while I was performing at the Sunderland Empire for Women in Mind, and I've got to tell you, I had some great performances, but the highlight was my visit to Bridges Shopping Centre. See you there.
Is that about the cakes?
The cakes are great. And there's always people ready to have a chat and give you a little bit of that old famous Sunderland banter. See you there, friend.
The Bridges Shopping Centre, Ramish's favourite place to go.
There we go. That's good. There you go. You can have that, guys. You can I give permission to clip that up and stick it on your old ting-ting. Okay.
Cool.
Should we do another one?
Hope you're both well and great to have you back. It's perfectly timed for me, as I could use some advice from some sweet, sweet souls. Don't need to be anonymous, but please do not use my last name.
I don't think that was written with a chuckle in it.
Okay. Sorry. I was just going with a different energy.
Okay. Yeah, I know, but just try and have.
Don't need to be anonymous, but please, not my last name.
Okay, that's too far the other way, and you know that.
I'm a 28-year-old guy and currently single. I've always been someone who enjoys being in a relationship and the companionship it brings, and am yet to find the one. Recently, I've been through another phase of dating where I met someone great, but for timing and circumstance, it hasn't worked out. No one's fault, just one of those. But I take it very hard. Work feels like it doesn't matter every day. The joy from my hobbies feels dulled. I don't have a lot of friends close by, some great ones at a distance, but it often leaves me feeling lonely, and I struggle to make new ones. No kids or other sort of avenues to do so. You two are great role models for men who are in touch with their feelings and who perhaps worked out a lot of their lives a bit after the age I'm at now, which is something positive for me. When things were tough, particularly romantically, if ever, hard to believe for two beautiful men, how did you manage to pull through? And how should someone who is maybe a bit worn down by the adversity keep believing and working towards the good things that could come one day? Glad you're back. Thanks in advance for any help. By the way, I massively regret starting that email in such a weird.
Fucking insane.
Yeah, I know. I need to.
I sort of knew that. I had a feeling that's where it was going.
I didn't. I completely misread the situation, and I hope that actually, towards the end, I
would like to take this opportunity to say to you that
yeah.
I know that you don't like reading out loud.
Yep.
And you're doing it really beautifully.
Thank you very much.
And I really admire you for doing
Thank
that.
you.
I don't want to sound patronising.
Oh, thank you very much.
I like it.
So anyway, my friend, I think that the truth of the matter is, I think you're probably at an age, and I think most of us go for. To be fair, I think at 46, I've weirdly found myself recently. I think in that place where I've almost sort of come to just almost a realization that just like friendships that have sort of fallen away, and like distance friendships or whatever. People that used to speak to a lot, not speaking to quite as much. I think it's really, really hard when you're going through those sort of changes and realizing people growing in different directions, growing up, people are having kids, getting married, and sometimes you feel like you're falling behind. I spent most of my 30s really feeling quite a lot like that. And even by the time I think you actually sort of get in a relationship and you're with someone, I think there's always another milestone that people sometimes feel they're getting to before you. You can feel like you're lagging behind a little bit. I'd say that a lot of focus, I've wasted a lot of time in my life worrying about those things. Up until meeting Catherine, would I meet the one? And you sort of say about having relationships that haven't worked, or I had so many of those. I had so many times where I'd be in what I thought was the relationship and I'd split up with someone, and quite a lot of the time take that a lot harder, I think, than the other person involved in a relationship for whatever reason. And I think actually it's it's all a part of the course. I think also, by the way, the idea that you meet someone and all those feelings and all that stuff go away is kind of a fallacy in itself. I think that actually, like, even now having therapy and the different things that I go through, and I'm talking about weekly, is like, oh shit, there's remnants from old relationships, both romantically or just friendships. I think you're constantly, holding on to stuff, and I think the best advice I could probably give you is to be as easy on yourself as you can be. I know it sounds corny and it probably, but I do think, what's meant to be won't pass you by. I do think if there's a person out there that's right for you, you'll find that person. I don't know, things are different, and I realised, the way I met Catherine was a old school way. It was, and I know that the world has changed into sort of apps and whatever. But I think I do believe that. I think if you let yourself open and you're easy with yourself and you don't put too much pressure on you to find the one, and I mean this not just, again, romantically, I think in life you can actually just pressure yourself into thinking this friendship has to be perfect, this relationship has to be perfect, and you can question yourself for validation all the time. And actually I think just being easy on yourself, trying to be the best version of you can every day you step out your door, try to be as good to people around you, try to be as nice as you can, and just try to, as silly as it sounds, to be a good person and to be open to new relationships. I think so many people, and this is chatting to mates and male and female, who tend to close off relationships so quickly because they just don't think that that's the one. And I've got no doubt that Catherine questioned whether I was the one right up until, well, probably still does.
Yeah, she phoned me yesterday. Actually.
But I think actually starting that relationship and finding out that stuff, and there's going to be ups and there's going to be downs, and there's going to be moments that you question whether it's the right one, but actually going through that stuff and going, oh no, you know what, this is the best thing in my life. This is that takes time, and it also takes just releasing a little bit of that pressure from yourself. So I hope things work out. I hope you find someone. I hope you don't sit too long on the heartbreak in which you're in now, and you seem like a nice guy. So I wish you well. And if we can help in any other way, shout us, my friend.
Thank you so much for your email. I think there is something that, like, if you read any kind of philosophy or anything like that, or any kind of like life advice, is that we have an instinctive nature to look at what's missing from our life and obsess upon that, or find something to agonize over. So, you could be in a situation where your job's going well, socially things are going well, but you don't have a partner, and then suddenly that becomes the be all and end all of your existence. And the truth is, you're not defined by your relationships. And a lot of it is to do with, like, we are put under societal pressure to have a house by this age, to be settled in a job by this age, to be locked in with a partner by this age, and all of those things actually, in truth, are fake. It's like a construct that you get put all these pressures on. You think, and so it's actually become something for you to fail by. You sort of go, I should be here, I should be here, I should be here. And actually, a lot of our misery comes from the difference between where our lives are at and where we feel they should be. That's where most of your kind of discomfort lives. And so, actually, the truth is that, in my opinion, you need to, or what would help you is to stop obsessing about it, and to kind of think about the things that you do have in your life and things that are going well, and be grateful for those. I'm not saying you're being ungrateful now, but we do have a tendency to not appreciate the things we do have and start to really obsess about things we don't. And that is true of everybody. Like Tom and I have had conversations in the past where, like, your career's not where it's supposed to be, your relationships aren't where they're supposed to be, maybe you're not socializing as much as you should do, and you start obsessing about those things. So I would say take a little bit of the pressure off. We can get into a discussion. I could talk all day long about the concept of the one, and whether you should be putting all of your hopes and dreams into finding one person on this planet that is destined to be the person for you. I mean, whether that is true or not is a subject for massive debate. But I think that if you ease the pressure off of it, because at the moment what you're doing is you're obsessing over it so much that every day that doesn't happen is another piece of evidence for you to file away as a reason for it to never happen. And as long as you're thinking like that, you're going to put more and more pressure on it. And then when you do meet somebody, you might be putting so much pressure on it because you're so obsessing about this being the person that you spend the rest of your life with that you break it, you know? So I would say look at the things that you do have, try and enjoy those. And if you are genuinely feeling lonely aside from a relationship, you do, and you want more friends, you have to sort of put yourself out there a little bit in a way that might feel unusual. You know, looking to see what social groups are out there, or getting into something that involves regularly meeting up and stuff like that. I think those are things that can help you. And then if you're happier elsewhere, then you'll find that a relationship will come your way. But don't be defined by the fact of being in a relationship. It's tricky when you get to a certain age and people are all settling down, and then you feel like you should be settling down. You know, you have these phases of life where you're going to weddings, and then you're going to like christenings and all that kind of stuff. It's hard if you're not in that same stage. But absolve yourself of that pressure. And, you know, life, your path is your own, you know, and life moves at the pace that it moves at. Don't not enjoy it because you're looking at other people's paths and comparing yourselves to them. That's where misery lies. But good luck to you. I hope that advice helps. Thank you so much. No, that needs a separate tone.
Yeah, I think you got this. Hey, thanks for sending in your emails. They've been a treat to read.
If you want to get in touch, sorry, I thought you were carrying on. If you want to get in touch, you can email us at wolfowlpod@gmail.com with anything you like. And maybe, just maybe, you'll be read out or shown on an email
Videos,
special.
pictures, everything you've got. Hey, see you next time.
Bye.